melt away high blood sugar overnight with these 10 superfoods. What if I told you that certain foods could work like natural medicine while you sleep, helping to melt away high blood sugar overnight? If you've ever woken up with high blood sugar despite eating healthy, the problem might not be what you're doing during the day, but what happens in your body at night. When blood sugar stays elevated for too long, it leads to insulin resistance, weight gain, and serious health risks. But don't worry, because in this video, I'll tell you about 10 powerful superfoods that work overnight to lower blood sugar naturally. Also, stick around until the end, because I'll also share 5 foods you should absolutely avoid if you have high blood sugar. And as always, before making any big dietary changes, consult your healthcare provider to see what works best for you. Now, let's get started. 1. Chia seeds. Chia seeds might look tiny, but they pack an impressive ability to melt away blood sugar overnight. When you eat them before bed, they form a gel-like consistency that slows down digestion. This thick gel acts as a natural barrier, preventing a sudden rush of sugar into your bloodstream. Instead of a spike and crash, your body gets a slow, steady release of glucose, keeping your blood sugar levels balanced overnight. This steady energy flow reduces strain on your pancreas, making it easier for insulin to do its job efficiently. But what makes chia seeds particularly powerful for this? Their mucilage fiber is a unique, water-absorbing compound that turns into a gel when soaked. This fiber slows down carbohydrate breakdown, preventing excess sugar from being released into your blood too quickly. It also feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which play a key role in regulating glucose metabolism. A healthier gut means better insulin response, creating a long-term positive effect on blood sugar control. A PubMed study found that consuming about 3 tablespoons of ground chia daily for 8 weeks significantly improved blood sugar control in individuals with early-stage diabetes. The results showed a 50% increase in the insulinogenic index and a 66% boost in the insulin disposition index, indicating enhanced insulin function and glucose regulation. For the best results, a daily intake of about 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds is recommended. Mixing them with water before bed or adding them to a high-protein, low-carb snack may help maximize their effects. 2. Bitter melon. Bitter melon might not be the most popular vegetable on your plate, but when it comes to melting away blood sugar overnight, it works like a natural powerhouse. The reason bitter melon is so effective is charantin, a plant-based compound known for its ability to enhance glucose uptake. Think of it as a glucose transporter. It helps move sugar from your bloodstream directly into your muscle and liver cells, where it may be used instead of staying in circulation. This action not only lowers blood sugar overnight but also keeps insulin from working overtime, preventing excess strain on the pancreas. Moreover, bitter melon contains polypeptide P, a naturally occurring compound that acts almost like plant insulin. It binds to insulin receptors on your cells, triggering them to absorb glucose more efficiently. This means that even if your body isn't producing enough insulin, bitter melon helps make up for it, keeping your blood sugar in check while you sleep. According to ResearchGate, bitter melon contains powerful bioactive compounds that help regulate blood sugar, improve cholesterol levels, and provide antioxidant protection. It mimics insulin, enhancing glucose uptake, while also supporting heart health and potentially preventing fat accumulation, making it a valuable addition to a balanced diet for overall well-being. Before turning in for the night, try eating a little bitter melon or drinking about 2 ounces of fresh juice. If the taste is too strong, blending it with a small amount of lemon or cucumber may make it easier to drink. 3. Fenugreek Seeds. Once consumed before bed, fenugreek seeds start working at the root of the problem, slowing down carbohydrate digestion, improving insulin response, and even reducing how much glucose your liver releases overnight. This means instead of waking up to high fasting blood sugar, your body experiences a more controlled, steady balance. By targeting multiple aspects of glucose metabolism, Fenugreek seeds help prevent those dangerous spikes that lead to insulin resistance over time. A key reason behind this effect is triglyceride, a natural alkaloid that has been shown to enhance insulin sensitivity at the cellular level. It helps insulin receptors become more responsive, allowing glucose to move efficiently into cells rather than staying in the bloodstream. This process directly lowers blood sugar overnight, helping your body maintain a more balanced glucose level by morning. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences reviewed 10 randomized trials involving 706 participants and found that fenugreek significantly lowered fasting blood glucose levels. This suggests that fenugreek may be an effective natural supplement for improving blood sugar control in individuals with type 2 diabetes. 1 or 2 teaspoons of fenugreek seeds soaked in water for the night and eaten before bedtime will provide the best results. Some people also grind them into a powder and mix them with warm water for an easier intake. 4. Cinnamon. Cinnamon isn't just a flavorful spice, it's a powerful tool for melting away blood sugar overnight. Instead of sugar rapidly flooding your bloodstream after meals, cinnamon helps regulate the release of glucose, ensuring a gradual and controlled absorption. This prevents overnight spikes that often lead to high fasting blood sugar in the morning. One of the key reasons cinnamon works so well is a powerful bioactive compound that mimics insulin's role in glucose metabolism. It helps shuttle sugar into cells faster, keeping blood sugar levels stable for longer periods. This means less overnight glucose production from the liver and a reduced risk of morning hyperglycemia. A study published in the International Journal of Food Science involving 41 healthy adults found that consuming about half to 1 teaspoon of cinnamon daily for 40 days significantly improved post-meal blood sugar levels. They also experienced lower fasting blood glucose levels before breakfast, highlighting cinnamon's potential to support blood sugar regulation. The most effective dosage is half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of cinnamon taken daily. It may be mixed into warm water, herbal tea, or even sprinkled over an evening snack to maximize its effects. 5. Pumpkin seeds. One of the key reasons pumpkin seeds are so effective to melt away blood sugar overnight is their high magnesium content, a mineral that plays a crucial role in how your body processes insulin. Magnesium helps activate insulin receptors, ensuring that glucose moves efficiently into your cells rather than lingering in your bloodstream. When magnesium levels are adequate, your body may manage blood sugar more effectively, preventing insulin resistance and reducing overall glucose levels. Along with that, there is cucurbitacin, a natural plant compound found in pumpkin seeds that helps regulate liver glucose production. The liver is responsible for releasing stored sugar during fasting periods, but when this process is excessive, it leads to high fasting blood sugar. Cucurbitacin works to slow down this release, keeping glucose levels more stable overnight and preventing unwanted spikes in the morning. A study published by the National Library of Medicine found that consuming about 2 ounces of pumpkin seeds alongside a high-carbohydrate meal significantly reduced post-meal blood sugar levels. The research showed a 35% decrease in the incremental glycemic response compared to meals without pumpkin seeds, highlighting their ability to moderate blood sugar spikes and support better glucose control. 1 ounce, or about a small handful, of pumpkin seeds eaten before bedtime is said to produce the best results. Whether eaten on their own, sprinkled over yogurt, or blended into a smoothie, they provide a steady supply of nutrients that actively support blood sugar control. 6. Aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice isn't just for skin care, it's a powerful natural remedy that works behind the scenes to melt away blood sugar overnight. A major reason aloe vera juice is so effective is asamannan, a unique polysaccharide that improves glucose uptake at the cellular level. This compound helps cells absorb and utilize sugar more efficiently, reducing insulin resistance and preventing excess glucose from building up in the blood. With better insulin sensitivity, your body may naturally lower blood sugar overnight, making it easier to maintain healthy levels by morning. Another key factor is chromium, a trace mineral found in aloe vera that plays a direct role in carbohydrate metabolism. Chromium enhances insulin's ability to transport sugar into cells, preventing unnecessary glucose accumulation in the bloodstream. This effect not only helps lower fasting blood sugar, but also reduces the overall demand on your pancreas, allowing it to function more efficiently. A study published in Bioinformation examined the effects of aloe vera juice on blood sugar levels in 50 patients with type 2 diabetes. The findings revealed that those who consumed aloe vera juice experienced a significant reduction in blood glucose levels, suggesting its potential as a natural aid for diabetes management. It is suggested to consume 1 to 2 ounces of aloe vera juice prior to going to sleep for optimal outcomes. It may be mixed with water or a small amount of lemon juice for better taste. 7. Nuts. The monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in nuts help improve insulin sensitivity, which is a major factor in why they are so good at melting away blood sugar levels overnight. These heart-healthy fats help insulin work more efficiently, allowing glucose to move into cells rather than staying in the bloodstream. When insulin function improves, your body naturally lowers blood sugar levels overnight without needing excess insulin production. Apart from that, we also have arginine, an amino acid found in high amounts in nuts that supports better blood vessel function and reduces inflammation. Poor circulation and chronic inflammation may make it harder for glucose to be properly utilized, leading to insulin resistance over time. By improving blood flow and reducing oxidative stress, arginine helps your body regulate glucose more effectively, keeping levels balanced while you sleep. According to the National Library of Medicine, a meta-analysis of 5 studies involving 371 adults at risk of diabetes found that consuming 2 ounces of pistachios or almonds daily for 4 months significantly improved blood sugar levels, insulin function, and insulin resistance. This research highlights the powerful role of nuts and seeds in supporting glucose regulation and metabolic health. A good rule of thumb is to eat roughly 1 ounce of nuts before going to bed. Options like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are particularly beneficial due to their nutrient profiles. 8. Turmeric. Turmeric isn't just a spice, it's a natural solution for melting away blood sugar overnight. Curcumin, the principal active component of turmeric, directly targets insulin resistance, which is one of the reasons for turmeric's efficacy. Curcumin enhances the function of insulin receptors, allowing cells to absorb and use glucose more efficiently rather than leaving it circulating in the blood. This process helps prevent overnight blood sugar buildup and reduces the overall demand on your pancreas. Furthermore, the antioxidant alpha-lipoic acid, which is present in turmeric naturally, is also important because it reduces oxidative stress in beta cells that produce insulin. When these cells are under less stress, they may function more efficiently, leading to better glucose regulation and reduced insulin resistance over time. A study published in Frontiers in Endocrinology highlights the powerful effects of curcuminoids in improving glucose metabolism. Research shows that these compounds enhance insulin sensitivity, lower blood sugar and insulin levels, and boost adiponectin release, a hormone that helps regulate glucose. Daily consumption of half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of turmeric is suggested for optimal results. It may be mixed into warm water, golden milk, or a bedtime tea for easy absorption. 9. Greek yogurt. When you include Greek yogurt in your evening routine, its combination of protein, probiotics, and beneficial fats works to slow down digestion, reduce blood sugar spikes, and support your body's insulin response. Instead of waking up to high fasting blood sugar, Greek yogurt helps create a more balanced glucose environment, melting blood sugar away overnight. The high protein content of Greek yogurt is one of the reasons it works so well. Protein is digested slowly, which helps delay the absorption of sugar from your meals. This slow digestion prevents quick glucose spikes that could otherwise disrupt your blood sugar balance overnight. The protein also helps stabilize insulin levels by promoting more efficient glucose absorption into your cells. A PubMed review analyzing 13 prospective studies and meta-analyses found that regular yogurt consumption is associated with a 14% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. This suggests that incorporating yogurt into your diet may play a role in better blood sugar regulation and long-term metabolic health. A daily serving of 6 to 8 ounces of Greek yogurt is suggested for optimal results. You may enjoy it on its own, mix it with a small amount of fruit, or add some chia seeds for an added blood sugar balancing effect. 10. Okra. Okra aids in melting away blood sugar overnight, so you do not have to worry about a sudden spike. In the digestive system, the viscous fiber of okra forms a gel-like consistency, which is a key component of its effectiveness. This gel slows down the breakdown of carbohydrates, reducing the rate at which sugar enters the bloodstream. The result is a more gradual, controlled glucose release, which prevents insulin from overworking and helps keep blood sugar stable throughout the night. Additionally, myricetin, a flavonoid present naturally in okra, enhances insulin sensitivity. Myricetin helps insulin work more effectively, allowing glucose to move into cells more efficiently rather than accumulating in the bloodstream. This action not only lowers blood sugar but also reduces the overall burden on the pancreas, making insulin regulation more efficient over time. Research published on PubMed suggests that okra may help lower fasting blood sugar levels, improving overall glucose control in individuals with prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Its unique compounds work to regulate blood sugar, making it a valuable addition to a diet aimed at managing hyperglycemia naturally. To get the most out of it, try eating 2 to 3 ounces of raw or lightly cooked okra before you turn in for the night. Some people prefer soaking sliced okra in water overnight and drinking the infused liquid in the morning for an additional glucose-lowering effect. Moving on, let's discuss 5 foods to avoid if you have high blood sugar. If you're trying to keep your blood sugar in check, what you don't eat is just as important as what you do. Some foods may seem harmless but may quickly send your glucose levels soaring, making insulin resistance worse and putting extra strain on your body. I know how tempting some of these foods may be, but trust me, avoiding them may make a huge difference in your energy levels, weight, and overall health. 1. White bread and refined grains. That morning bagel or sandwich might seem like a quick and easy option, but white bread and other refined grains break down into sugar almost instantly. Without fiber to slow digestion, they cause rapid blood sugar spikes, forcing your body to release a surge of insulin. Over time, this may lead to insulin resistance and keep your glucose levels out of control. If you love bread, switch to whole grain or sprouted options with more fiber and a lower glycemic impact. 2. Sugary drinks and fruit juices. Soda, sweetened iced tea, and even fruit juice might seem refreshing, but they're loaded with liquid sugar that enters your bloodstream in seconds. Unlike whole fruits, fruit juices lack fiber, making them just as bad as soda when it comes to blood sugar spikes. Your body has to work overtime to process the sugar rush, leading to energy crashes and increased cravings. Stick to water, unsweetened tea, or fresh lemon water to keep your hydration blood sugar friendly. 3. Flavored yogurt and sugary dairy products. You might think yogurt is a healthy choice, but many flavored varieties contain as much sugar as a dessert. These hidden sugars quickly elevate blood glucose levels and may contribute to insulin resistance if eaten regularly. Instead, go for plain Greek yogurt and add your own fresh berries or cinnamon for a natural sweetness without the blood sugar spike. 4. Fried and fast foods. Fried chicken, French fries, and other deep-fried foods don't just clog your arteries, they also make it harder for your body to process sugar. The unhealthy trans fats in these foods increase inflammation and worsen insulin resistance, making blood sugar control even more difficult. If you're craving something crispy, opt for air-fried or baked alternatives that are just as satisfying without the blood sugar damage. 5. Breakfast cereals and granola bars. A lot of cereals and granola bars may look healthy, but most are packed with sugar and refined carbs. Even those labeled whole grain often contain added sweeteners that cause blood sugar to skyrocket. Starting your day with these high-carb, low-fiber options may lead to a blood sugar roller coaster, leaving you hungry and tired within hours. Instead, choose high-protein breakfasts like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a fiber-rich smoothie to keep blood sugar stable throughout the morning. Each of these superfoods plays a unique role in stabilizing your blood sugar while you sleep. Some work by improving your insulin function, others slow down how quickly your body absorbs sugar, and a few even help your liver produce less glucose overnight. When you start adding these foods to your evening routine, you'll notice a difference in how steady your blood sugar stays by morning. I know that managing blood sugar may feel overwhelming, but small, consistent changes like these may make a huge impact over time. If you stick with it, you'll see how powerful the right foods may be in keeping your glucose levels in check naturally. Today we learned about all the superfoods that melt away blood sugar overnight. But did you know that there are other useful things in your pantry that may be just as helpful? Want to find out more? Watch 11 Powerful Health Benefits of Mint Tea. Or watch 10 Secret Life Hacks of Castor Oil You Wish You Knew Sooner. You may watch either or both of them. Will you use these foods to keep your blood sugar in check from now on? Let us know in the comments section below.